Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. The Duke's about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
And off from the shotgun. Gives him the big stiff arm.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Tulane! They put the first points on the board.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play.
The Duke's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Turbin. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Dukes are marching down the field.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finds his tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna look downfield again. And that's gonna fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not...
Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dukes. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's snowed. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. To the air. It's Turbin. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Dukes want to move quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete on the right side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to the lone back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Deep in enemy territory, balls at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Off play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Turbin. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown. Madison, a great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll keep it on the ground off right tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Dukes will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Give to the single back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Turbin. Makes the grab over the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Turbin. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Duke headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Dukes are on the move. They're going back to the ground. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Snags it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Dumps it to the back. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing up.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. down play from the gun. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Grabs it in the middle. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Back to pass, it's Turbin. Makes the grab on the left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Shakes off the defender.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off-play action on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Dukes in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Got a man, it's Whitaker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
On the move at the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1.
And he moves into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Turbin. Finds his man, it's Whitaker. Busts through behind his pad. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Brown has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Running back searching for a hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he hauls it in inside the 30. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Snow.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He might want another play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Tulane! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop it.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 35. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield, it's Turbin. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Give to Brown. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it up to 30. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum.